How's it going, guys? Merts here, and we are back with some reverse 1999. It's been a while. Let's go. Let's do this new event.
Oh. It seems this is the entrance.
Green Lake campsite. We are now at the Green Lake.
Michael, a self-explanatory fool. He leads the life of a clown in front of his popular peers, like a companion animal to them. He has turned himself into one of those chattering, gong-holding monkeys, clowning around with a head filled with junk food, alcohol, and psychedelic potions.
Green Lake campsite. I hope we can find a clean and vast lake here to swim, with or without a swimsuit. See my muscles? The young ladies will all crazily scream for these puppies. Ho, ho, ho!
What the fuck?
Freddie, an athlete, captain of the school's rugby team, an ostentatious, self-centered, and annoying narcissist. He is in the prime of his life, a period which will be recalled repeatedly and eagerly decades later, like a drunk man obsessively licking the salt off the snacks.
Damn, Freddy. For 1 second in your life, could you please stop thinking about taking your pants off?
Jason, the young scholar. He is the teacher's favorite student. Straight A's, clever, reliable, and logical. He pays more respect to girls than most of the idiotic men do. His interest is reading those encyclopedias or looking into some strange science stuff.
You can wipe your face with this, Michael. We will get to the camp soon.
What the fuck
The virgin.
is that?
There is a non-aggressive, harmless amount of gentleness and beauty in her.
Is that
You don't
young
get to see
tooth
much of it this
fairy?
crazy time. She was born and raised in a faithful Christian family, along with other sisters. She attends the reading session held in her community every weekend.
Lower your voices. Enough
Oh,
shouting.
Blondie.
I
Still haven't
I'm
got her
over,
fuck.
so don't mess with me and everybody will stay happy. Understand? Blondie.
Blondie.
Reckless and dumb. A typical blondie. Always
What
indulging
the
herself
fuck?
with alcohol, beautiful clothes, and other vain pleasures.
Okay.
She was luckily born
They're
into a
not
wealthy
afraid
family
to
and raised by
stereotype.
doting parents. People call her
Jesus.
sweetheart or honey. Nothing else. Now we are going to bonfire camping area, right? Where's our guide?
A dumb blonde.
Just to be
Okay.
clear, Uncle Eli led us the place, but he did also mention it's a bit neglected, so you know what to expect. When we get there, clean up the house and leave the best bedroom to me. You can choose from the rest.
Michael will be glad to help you, sweetie.
Take Anne with you. A girl would know to attend to details. One day, she will pay for her doings. One day.
Bonfire camping area. These young people cross the woods and head toward the campsite. When they arrive, they make a fire, sit down in a circle, and tell stories just like how other people would enjoy camping.
They were all dead. Their heads were hung at the treetop. It wasn't till a week later were they found by other campers. Murderer? No, there was no murderer. At least nobody has ever seen one. Some said it was done by a person who has long lost his humanity, that he was possessed by some demonic spirits and therefore immortal.
Michael, you fool! Stop telling such a dumb story. Come maintain the bonfire, idiot.
Oh, but I haven't finished the story. No, I mean, all right, on my way. Hey, do you guys smell anything? Something quite gross, like, putrid? Oh, fuck! Holy... oh gosh, I just saw it! It's viscera?
Jeez, F you! Don't throw up on me, Michael, you damn jerk! Ugh!
Step back.
What is happening?
This is a badger. Judging from the degree of putrefaction, it has died at least a week ago. Blondie, did your uncle mention any beasts living in the woods? Blondie? Oh my goodness. They sneaked away again. In this very moment.
Well, I think so. She left with Freddy when Michael started puking.
You're naughty. Stop that.
Yeah, I can push this further. You see, I will.
Oh shit. Okay, this is a typical horror movie. Out in the woods.
Help!
To be continued. That song sounds like Thriller. Sounds like Thriller, baby. A letter from stranger.
Timekeeper, now that we have given the report, Madam Z said we won't have any other assignments for a while. It may be a little abrupt to ask, but I was wondering if you would like to take a heritage train ride with me.
Please, trust me, this journey will be the best ever. Let's start off immediately and come back furtively, so nobody will know.
No, thank you. I'm not interested.
Okay, fine. Oh, wait, Angie, do you want to travel? Let's start off immediately and come back furtively so nobody will know.
I'm flattered you asked, but I'm leaving for assignment soon, so I'm not gonna make it.
Really? That's a sad coincidence. I heard that you've worked so hard and have saved up so many unused leaves. You also have 2 days of outing permission. Oh, hey guys.
Us?
Yes, you guys. Our great Miss Timekeeper and her excellent assistant, Sonetto. Am I right? Then there might be two explanations. One, I got the wrong person. Two, this is your sense of humor. Such a puzzle.
Okay.
Deducting by the logic, we might be drowning in the latter one. You just made a joke. I don't find it funny, but considering I have an odd sense of humor, I can politely laugh at your joke. Like this. Ha 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 ha.
This is super awkward.
Don't worry, Timekeeper. Although his manner is debatable, he's not a bad person. He was the one who received the Outstanding Contribution Award in the latest annual appraisal. Allow me to introduce...
No, wait! Don't use that name. Here with Timekeeper, just call me Horopedia, which I prefer.
Okay, Mr. Horopedia. I've never heard of this nickname of yours.
It's a long story. I can share with you at another time. Now, let's get down to business. Have you guys heard of the myth of the Green Lake campsite? Yeah, it was me. Given that you didn't know me, I sent it anonymously.
I don't see how these are correlated.
Well, of course they are. An anonymous envelope better triggers curiosity. And you are the most inquisitive person I know.
Didn't you worry that I might throw it away?
Honestly, I did. So I wrote to another 13 people. Now I have 6 maps. But don't be upset. Yours is the most intact one, so I selected it.
Thank you for your approval.
A mystery solved. No wonder I found the handwriting on the envelope familiar. I did some research on Green Lake campsite after piecing together the map. It was the map of one of the training bases of Xeno. They used to train their youth force there in the early 60s and deserted that base in the early 70s. It had been underused even before it was abandoned. It was more of a Boy Scout camping site than a military training base.
Exactly, Miss Sonetto. But this is the outdated version of the story now. This is not your fault. You haven't been in the headquarters for a long time, so you must have missed out on some first-hand information. Now, about the Green Lake campsite, we have some updates. That was a night in 1971, a night with pouring rain. Heavily and hastily, sheets of rain formed a barrier, isolating the woods from the outside world. In that rain, the communication center of Xeno lost contact with the Green Lake campsite.
Was it normal rain?
It was. Drops of water with dust falling from above. It didn't cause any illusions or unusual symptoms, but took away all the youth force stationed at the campsite. In the cabin they lived, people found clothes, blankets, even books left open on the table. What does not move or breathe stayed there as usual, but their owners, those living youngsters, disappeared from the woods like drops of dew under the sun. Since then, nobody has ever seen those youth force again. Xeno has not, nor Laplace, nor us. Green Lake campsite has then become a ghastly and deserted land. Miss Sonetto, please put down your hands. They are hindering your ears from receiving information. You might then miss the climax.
Thank you for the kind reminder.
It was an unforgettable night. 3 months later, all the missing members of the youth force came back to Xeno. They carried the smell of fungi and moist air, stepping into their dorm without making any noise. They claimed that they just came back from a tough mission in the rainforest. No one knew what the mission was. No one knew which rainforest they referred to. The personality of all those kids have changed.
The outgoing Bruno became speechless. The gentle Anna Queenie starts picking quarrels with others. They were not who they were, but no one could pin down the difference. Day after day, the smell of fungi and moist soil never disappeared. It lingered for 1 week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks.
Till one night, grade 1 student Drea suddenly woke up from his dream.
A muddy tentacle stretching out beneath his bed, closed around his ankle and pulled him onto the floor. There, a face awaited him. A hideous face of a human-like creature with a bloody mouth.
Sonetto? Sonetto, easy. You're going to break your wand.
I know. I was just a bit caught off guard. It has never come to my mind that such a bizarre event would take place within an official institution.
Funny story, Mr. Horopedia. As an urban myth, however, the ending is way too clear and powerful. The element of drama ruins its authenticity. You're good at making stories. Next time you can be more meticulous. Huh?
Xeno Armaments Academy. The best military talents training base at present. The members of Youth Force
Okay,
were
Tooth
relatively
Fairy.
younger, with less combat experience and capability compared to those graduates. Still, they have received years of training as reserve soldiers. As we all know, Xeno would arm their youth force and the trainers with drill weapons for outings.
Oh, so that was Tooth Fairy after all.
It was nearly impossible to
She's
wipe
the
out
virgin.
youth force in the territory of Xeno
She's
without
the
being
virgin.
noticed by the academy.
I see. So it's not true. Just a made-up story. Miss Tooth Fairy, did you come back from the trip?
I've rerouted my journey to a new destination. My companion suggested us to meet at the Foundation first, so I came back earlier.
Anything wrong with the original destination?
It's fine and safe, but now I have a better place to go. It's a place of myths and danger. There once lived many adolescents. With any luck, I will embrace a harvest of baby tea.
No way. The place you're heading is...
It's Green Lake Campsite.
But wasn't it a story? A story made up by Mr. Horopedia?
He made up part of it, such as the bloody hand underneath the bed and the midnight screaming. Except for those, the rest is exactly the same as I know.
Oh shit.
But, as you just said, in their own training base, it's almost impossible for the youth force to be...
It proves that Green Lake Campsite is out of this world, a place worth visiting.
You're 3 minutes and 15 seconds late, Miss Tooth Fairy. No worries. I didn't waste my time waiting. We need more people to join us. Angie and Adolf have turned me down, but Verdun and Sonetto haven't walked away yet. I am trying to win them over. I think I'm almost there. Now, they are really attracted by the Green Lake, so we are starting off soon.
Attracted? Pardon me, Mr. Horopedia. We did not plan to go there, and we certainly do not feel any strong attraction to that place.
Oh, really? But Verdun seems to be very attracted.
Or am I mistaken about the look on her face?
Timekeeper!
I am kind of attracted indeed.
See that? I am right.
I'm glad to see you in an adventurous spirit, Miss Burton.
Great! Take your suitcase, pack your clothes, don't forget to bring 2 novels to kill time. Now, let's take the hands of our 2 new partners. Journey on!
Please, wait a minute!
Baby teeth. Okay.
Thank you for the letter, Emily. Now, we are bringing our driver friends the latest weather forecast. Ohio is having a sunny week, with a comfortable level of humidity and 0 chance of rain.
Sorry, I forgot to switch off the inbuilt radio. Sit tight and put on your safe belt. Hold the hands of people sitting next to you. If necessary, close your mouth, then clench your teeth. You can do as I
What
said.
is that
or not. I was
instructions,
mainly
man?
talking to them.
Yes, madam.
Yes, Miss Tooth Fairy. Are those little winged elves still nagging you? I remember you were troubled by them as early as I was in school.
They are still there. They have never left there. The good thing is that they can't distinguish lies. They spend every second of their life overhearing me and totally believe what I say. As long as they hear me say, cover your mouth and clench your teeth, they will never attack you.
We all owe Mr. Campbell a big thank you for this. All of his teeth were stolen when he was with Miss Tooth Fairy. That's when humans finally realized how vindictive and vengeful those little things are. They stepped across the world for the cure. Eventually, they found a solution.
Mr. Campbell? Who is this person, and what happened to him?
He is my brother. I am also a Campbell, Miss Campbell, while he is a Mr. We shared a roof when we were little. I was cursed for eating a tooth fairy. It and its fellows swore to steal all my teeth. At first, they did it. I ate 9 fairies and lost 11 baby teeth. My
What
parents
the
soon found
fuck?
out. They ordered a special tooth brace for me, in case I lose all my baby teeth and become a horrific old lady.
In their second attack, those Tooth Fairies failed to steal the teeth from Miss Campbell, so they rushed to Mr. Campbell. His teeth disappeared in a flash, and he never had one since then. People said it was the curse of the Tooth Fairy. Just like in books, the flying human-like critters are bigoted. Once gained, they will keep the love and hatred at heart forever.
I'm so sorry, Miss Tooth Fairy. I shouldn't have asked.
Don't worry, sweetie. My brother now has his own teeth. He lives a stable life. The past is in the past. And I don't really think he was cursed. I've never heard the Tooth Fairy swore at him. Neither have I found any mark on him that can be detected by Arcanum. Instead of being cursed, what he suffered is more likely to be a congenitally missing tooth, a term defined in human medical science.
I know that case. I just never thought Mr. Campbell lost his because of this. None of my classmates or instructors ever doubted the authenticity of such a curse when they gossiped of such things.
SPDM is a community of a bunch of young arcanists and several instructors. For those kids, A curse is more common than a disease diagnosed by human medical science.
As a result, they neglected what they can't comprehend and only learned the story from a one-sided perspective. Soon enough, rumors started to spread.
But that was a curse. A trouble that you can't easily shake off once you were put under. People could hardly forget that. If Tooth Fairies could curse his sister, they could also curse him. Everything came naturally. That was it.
Kids were ignorant for lack of knowledge, yet adults were ignorant for their cognitive inertia. In a story where truth and falsity are mingled together, it is hard to tell which is which.
After all, life is not a show. You won't have a narrator to warn you of the dangers ahead.
Go away! Leave here!
Careful!
Oh, fuck. That escalated quickly.
Timekeeper? Miss Tooth Fairy? Are you alright?
We're good. Don't worry. Cover your mouth and nose. Get out of the car.
Is everyone okay? Did somebody get hurt? Timekeeper, you...
Go away! Go! Go away! Get out of my woods! I heard it. I heard it. I've heard the gods will. Oh, God. Oh, God. I will guide your children. I will guide them. Guide them away from the demons. From the land of demons.
Dilated pupils, disordered speech, and a body temperature of 3 degrees higher than the normal level. Presumably, he has taken some stimulants or substandard potions.
His sanity has been taken away. We need to knock him out.
Finally, some interesting work.
I hear something. Your heart is beating so loud. Talking out calms people down. Radio waves are everywhere. Everywhere.
Nice move.
Time.
Merci.
Right wing. Red 38 is about to return.
He fainted out. Problem solved. But my car broke down. We have to walk there.
No problem, Miss Tooth Fairy. I took the map with me before we got out. But there is smoke coming out of your car. Is it alright?
Don't worry, Verton. My brother bought an insurance. The brokers will soon contact him.
This must be the camp.
I sniff conspiracy in the air. What will happen here? Murder? Sacrifice? Spy attack? Or evocation? Let me see. What do we have here?
These things have been left here catching dust, and I see no footprints or any signs of activity. Seems like it has been deserted for a long time. Iron buckets, felling axes, picnic mats. Considering we are in a campsite, it is only normal to expect these tools to be here. What is this?
Anything? Have you found anything, Sonetto?
Something is buried in the ground. Right here.
Holy shit, this is boring.